how to bring in or import into Rekordbox drum and bass music and have the grid markers correct and the BPM spot on for use either in the software or on the CDJs in the club. First thing we do is go up to settings, or my preferences cog, navigate along to analysis mode, analysis, and here on the right hand side you'll see that there's a drop down box where you've got a whole range of BPM options available to you. Now I find 98 to 195 is ideal for drum and bass. If you're playing predominantly, let's say, house music under 130 BPM, but yet you've got some R&B music in your collection, then 68 to 135 and so on. But for today's exercise we're just going to focus on 98 to 195 BPM to cover us for our drum and bass. Click on that, and then here I've selected dynamic. Now let's say you've got a jazz tune which is almost like drum and bass tempo, and it is played by human beings instead of a computer. The dynamic setting will account or allow for any sort of fluctuations, slight variations in the BPM throughout the tracks. I also have that selected. At the bottom I go for analysis process being performance mode, which means that the Rekordbox software will batch analyze files, group them and batch them together, and so that it's just a quicker process if I'm importing 50-60 tunes or something. Once you've selected those settings, come out of there, and I'm going to bring in my drum and bass music. So here I've got iTunes as the place I store music currently on this system, and you may well be running a system where you have all your music in separate folders. It's the same process here. You would just navigate to that folder, and in my case a playlist, which is my world heaviest drum and bass. Once you've got to there, you then right click and then import playlist. Now it could be, for you it would be a folder. You just right click and import folder. Once you've done that, it will start analysing straight away, and you can see it will go up to, look, there's about 8 files at a time being analysed here. So it's very quick, and of which in that album there are 43 tracks, so it won't take long for it to do it, but we don't need to hang around for that today. I'm going to select the first track and drag that up into the play window, and you'll see that all the grid lines for this track are spot on. If I just go further into the track here, you'll see right through, and this is a drum and bass track, so it's pretty cool that we've got all that in line. I'm just going to bring the volume down here so we don't need the volume. I'm going to play the track, and you'll see that the grid lines are spot on. And if I select a 16 beat loop, straight away you see it's locked on. Okay, so that's it. I'll just scroll down here now, you'll see that all these tracks have been analysed in that time. If I just drag a random one up again here, and you'll see again all the grid is spot on. Let's do another one. Again, it's correct. Obviously you'd play those in your headphones and just be happy that you've got them all online, correctly grid marked. But these look pretty good. And that's it. That's how you import drum and bass to Rekordbox.